All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
And Gabe and I have just spent about 3 hours complaining about our fantasy teams, but we're ready to react today. Luckily, we didn't put that on a reaction this time. We're going to react to some more Queen today, and this is a song that
I don't recognize for sure.
I was thinking we were doing a different song. I apologize. This is a song I've heard of before, so ignore I just said that. But you said you haven't heard it before. What are we checking out?
This is Breakthru. I've not heard it all, and the only thing that I can stick to in my head is like, because I know it's not, I want it all, and I want it now. But I know that's not it, because
I want a breakthrough.
You know what I mean? I was like, Breakthru, like, that's what's ringing in my head right now. I mean, I'm going to have to just try and react. The thing about Queen is that so many songs, even like when you introduced me to some of their other songs, I didn't realize it was Queen. I didn't realize We Will Rock You was Queen. I mean, other than Bohemian Rhapsody, I could not say, oh yeah, that's definitely Queen. So I'm always surprised to how diverse their music is. And man, I'm excited to check this out.
The funny thing about this song, maybe it's not funny, it's just something for me, is their other song, I Want to Break Free, right? I always think of Breakthru sometimes. So I'm like, oh no, this song, I want to break through. So wouldn't it be funny if you were so lazy to band that you just, everything else was the same, but you just change one word and say, it's a different song. We're going to go ahead and check this out. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And let's check out Breakthru, the sequel to Break Free. Not really. And lost my mouse for a second. Here we go.
When love breaks up, when the dawnlight wakes up,
Train checks?
a new life is born.
Superhero girl. Oh! I've definitely never seen the video before.
I wake up, feel just fine. Your face fills my mind. I get religion quick, 'cause you're looking divine. Honey, you're touching something, you're touching me. I'm under your body, under your spell. Can't you see? If I could only reach you, if I could make you smile, if I could only reach you, that would really be a breakthrough. Oh yeah. Breakthrough. These barriers of pain. Breakthrough. Yeah, to the sunshine from the rain. Make my feelings known to want you. Turn my heart inside and out for you now. Somehow I have to make this final breakthrough.
So I've been waiting for.
Finally.
If I could only reach you, if I could make you smile, if I could only reach you, that would really be. If I could only reach you, if I could make you smile, if I could only reach you, that would really be.
Dude, I'm sorry that the graphics in the video throw me off. Because it's styrofoam and
Yeah, you can see all the styrofoam right there.
Like, man, and I get it, you know what I mean? It's a video, but like today's production team would have done such a better job with that.
Oh, they would just CGI the entire thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I still think it was kind of cool because that styrofoam wall, it did throw me off the very first time. I was like, oh wow, they're going through the bricks. But yeah, that last shot, you can see all that styrofoam dust.
Right. What were your thoughts?
So this wasn't the song I thought it was.
Okay.
First time I ever heard it before. I enjoyed the message a lot. It probably wasn't my favorite song of theirs. I don't know if it was like, I have to watch it or listen to it a few more times to see if it's going to be catchy and something that sticks in my mind. But I love the message because whether it's a person you're dealing with, whether it's like an idea or a challenge at work, you want to finally get that breakthrough. You want to finally reach that person. You want to finally get what you're trying to achieve.
Right.
And just to keep working at it until you can get that breakthrough. I thought that was a cool message. All I kept thinking about was the train, though. Like, okay, I'm thinking, first the drums. They stayed together. So I'm not sure if they have, like, poles underneath and it's attached there because they looked like they were just chilling. And then I'm trying to think, like, even, like, you're lip-syncing, singing for the video or you're playing guitar. It's got to be so hard when it's, like, moving around and this or that. So I'm thinking it probably went really slow.
Right.
And then at certain times, they would film below where, like, it was going much fast. Because how would you just keep your balance open air like that, even going 35 miles per hour?
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was going to say green screen, but they didn't have that technology.
No, I think they were really on. And sometimes you saw the wind really blow on the hair and sometimes not as much.
You know what? That's a good question. No, the graphics of the video kind of was like a little like, yeah, it's 1980s video, but that's what I was thinking the whole time. This doesn't sound like Queen. And again, what does sound like Queen, right? Because you got Bohemian Rhapsody, but what I mean by that is that sounded like more like an electric piano. I didn't see one there or whatever. And somebody said, no, Gabe, that's a bass or whatever. But that kind of melody, on that loop or whatever. And it reminded me of 1980s music, video games, even Ready Player One, that kind of like, you know what I mean, vibe to it. But I'm an 80s child, so I loved it. I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Like,
the rope-a-dope.
You know what I mean? They hooked me up. I love that 80s vibe or whatever. But it didn't sound like hard rock. At the end, that's why I say, oh, there goes my guitar solo. Because a few times, even when it looked like it was going to go to a guitar solo, then it was like, we will break through. But it would go back to that same repetitive kind of little tune that you would even sometimes catch in a video game kind of or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that electric. It sounded like electric piano. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's electric guitar. I don't know what it was. But it's not just your normal bass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sound definitely did remind me of 80s. But it's not like, I think, especially people today that never really experienced too much of the 80s. I mean, I was born in 83, so I was only 7 at the end of it. But, late 80s to early 90s, whatever, there's certain movies and certain soundtracks to movies that were all very similar and it's very 80s.
Yes.
Like the way this song was.
Weird Science.
Reminded me of that kind of,
Sweet 16, Breakfast Club. This is the kind of vibe it gives you. You know what I mean? And I love that.
It's not all like Wham or it's not all like this or that, but...
Don't you besmirch Wham, by the way.
I'm not. I love Wham.
Listen, I only know the 2 songs, but I love Wham and George Michael.
You gotta watch the Netflix documentary. It'll be just like this. You'll be like, oh, they sang that? Oh, they sang that?
Really?
I swear.
I know the 2 songs and that's it.
Wake Me Up
Wake
Before
Me
You
Go. And Wham, the title song, isn't it Wham the title song for them?
You're talking to a guy that's not an expert how to watch the documentary and stuff. But you know about Careless Whisper? Oh my gosh! Now I listen because there's a rock cover of it, which is awesome too.
Really?
It's oh my gosh! It's gonna drive me crazy. I can't think of it right now. Dancing, dance. So oh my. Anyways, Careless Whisper. It's driving me crazy. But they have so many other songs that I can't think of from the top of my head that I was like, wow, I had no idea. They also have that one Christmas song.
No one did. No one did.
This Christmas, I'll give you my heart.
That's Wham?
Yes. So, I don't want to if you haven't watched the Netflix documentary, turn it off right now. But there was a year of Wham where they had 3 number 1 hits.
What?
Yes.
Okay, now I definitely gotta watch.
They had 2 number 1 hits, and then he was writing 2 more songs, and he's like, these are number 1. Guaranteed number 1. And he knew it. One was Careless Whisper, and the other one was This Christmas. And he was going to let it release at Christmas time. It's going to be perfect. His swan song be like one of the only bands ever get 4 number 1 songs. We're talking about worldwide, not just in one place.
Wow.
And so the Christmas song came out. It was huge, but there was that was the same year as Do They Know It's Christmas Time at All? That whole like collection of artists for the Africa Aid, right?
Right.
And which he was actually singing on that one too, but he's like, really? And he didn't say this, but I'm thinking like they released that huge song that everyone loved the year I had this. And so the final thing at the end of the documentary, 20 years later during COVID, This Christmas got big again, and he finally got his number 1 hit from it.
That's hilarious. But yeah, This Christmas, I had no idea that was George Michael's, right? Yeah. And I can't remember.
And his partner, I forget the bandmate.
Wow.
Anyways, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this one as I'm trying to think of Careless Whisper in my head. If you like our reaction, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time,
we know all things.